And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
Harden doing it all. He has 15 points.
He is giving them serious matchup problems because he can score inside and out.
Well, that's the hardest kind of guy to defend there.
Harrison Barnes is out there with Anthony Morrow. Then there's Oladipo. And there's Hickson. And it's Calderon in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. George, no good.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And J.J. Hickson is going to pick up the foul. Chicago making some changes. Right side Durant. And he gets it to go. Durant's got 13 points.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. And it's Chicago scoring again. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
Cleveland trails by 16. Here's Fareed. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Here's Kobe. Paul George making his last shot. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Anthony can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing.
Oh, get it! Oh, what now?
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Here's Durant. Kevin Durant. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. 15 points for Kevin Durant. A shot by Harden, wide open. No good on the triple.
Finally a miss, but still 4 for 5 shooting to start this third quarter. Well, that shot keeps him at 100% from the field this quarter.
And Kobe, here we go. Harden outside. From the arc. No good. And Cleveland the other way now.
It's been a tale of two halves, guys. He was on fire from long range in the first half, but not so much here in the second. Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Takes the 3. Harden missing again. Cleveland trails by 11. Here's Durant. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, man, they needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
And a good one, defensively and offensively. It's been a terrific stretch for him.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Bangs home the trifecta. Bryant's got 5 now. The wide open look here for Anthony. And again, it's Cleveland.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
They get it back. And Fareed kicks to Novak. From deep, Harden. Another 3 for Chicago.
And that's his first 3 of the second half after really lighting it up beyond the arc in the first.
And with that, the Chicago lead is cut back down now to 10 as they pick up the bucket from Durant. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Hutchins is checked in. Butler comes in for George. Lee's checked in for Anthony. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Knight. Chicago leading by 8. Harden the pass to Novak. Lets it go from deep. Kobe kicks to Harden. Pass to Howard. And that's 2 points on the layup. And Chicago leads by 10.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
For 3, Durant. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. That's good. 25 points for James Harden. Durant wide open. He fires. That doesn't go either for Durant. And here's Harden for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
Can't get it to go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's Chicago as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Caron Butler is out there with Durant. Then it's Alexis Ajinça. Then it's Lee. And it's Beverly in at the point. That's good.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Chicago leading by 18. A shot by Harden, wide open. Howard dishes to Fareed. Novak with the 3. That is good. And Chicago leads by 21.
And the threes continue to go down at that end with almost nothing happening from deep at the other.
But the way to turn that around is defensively, by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
Anthony can't hit.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Now, that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
Wingate is checked in for Chicago. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
I think it really could get out of hand, and you can credit their defense just as much as their offense for that.
3-pointer. And that one's good.
Well, I'll tell you what, since the beginning of the 4th quarter, the 3-point shot has really just been there for them. Everything's falling.
Oh, hammer time!
Wow.
Hammer time!
It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that...
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible.
Possible.
Not probable.
Smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Here's George. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
George having a fantastic game. He has 17 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
Well, the league is making a push for more transparency with its officiating since last season, and I really think that's the way to go. They're sharing memos with teams and the media. I think it's a great step, really, because, again, with all of the information and technology available, fans are able to see more and their expectations are higher. When you can do it at a higher level to help get things right, I think transparency is a good thing from the official standpoint. Help people understand how difficult their jobs are and the great job that they do as officials.
Rebounded by Fareed. Fareed's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
A nice shot by George.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Kobe attacking. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's George. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, it seemed slightly controversial when it was introduced a few seasons ago, but I think we can all agree now that the new flopping fines have been a big success. Flopping seems to have gone down across the board.
Well, Clark, flopping is not completely out of the NBA game, but at least now there are repercussions.
I agree, and I'm happy to see that, Kevin, because it's a play that shouldn't be in the game. And now that guys are fined for it and have been quite heavily fined for it, I think we're going to eventually see it become less and less a part of the game, which is the way it should be.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an in-seat. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for James Harden. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
Here's Chicago. And here's Kobe for 3. And the shot is good.
It's been the story of the game for him. Fortunately, his teammates have bailed him out.
And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That's his first foul.
I don't think they've been as focused on taking care of the ball here in the second half. First half, they were better in that regard, so I don't think Coach is pleased with that aspect of the game right here.
A shot by Harden, wide open. It's Chicago with another bucket.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop. Steve, they are in complete control.
Well, everything they're doing, Kevin, has been working out. I mean, the game plan was solid, and they are executing out there.
Releases. Another one falls for Chicago.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Just a second between the shot clock and game clock.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. There's no way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And the second free throw, good. So it's Chicago now. Fareed setting the pick for Bryant. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Fareed.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
Here's Howard. Can't get it to fall. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. How much to be critical of with this win, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they